How's it going, everyone? Want to highlight some free avatars that you can get on the PlayStation Store. They're actually celebrating Horizon Forbidden West for 1 year anniversary. The game came out a year ago. I think the exact date was either February 19th, or was it the 22nd, or was it the 17th? It was like towards the end of February. My mind is foggy. I can't believe it's been a year. Want to talk a little bit about that, and Gorilla also giving away a bunch of free avatars via the PlayStation Store. And, you know, not free, but there's some great deals available right now on first-party PlayStation titles, and another deal that I do want to highlight at the end of this video. So first of all, let's talk Horizon Forbidden West. Gorilla tweeted out, "Surprise, download these free avatars for the Horizon Forbidden West anniversary now." The codes are listed on their Twitter page. I'll leave a link to Twitter. I'll probably put an image up right up here, and you guys can see the codes. Redeem it. Obviously, it's not like a one-time use thing. You just have to redeem the code and you'll be good to go. Avatars of Aloy, see Aaron in their beta, etc., etc. You got all the notable characters as avatars for the game. Kind of wild that it's already been a year since Horizon Forbidden West has been out, and you know, I remember vividly, like yesterday, staying up until midnight to play the game, and I swear that was a game, like that February, I was gaming pretty hard, because I remember Dying Light 2 came out right prior to Forbidden West, and I played the hell out of Dying Light 2, and then I played the hell out of Forbidden West. I think I beat Forbidden West in like 3 or 4 days, and it's not like I rushed through the game. I was putting in like 14 hours a day during that time span when the game came out. I really enjoyed the game, even though I have been pretty critical of the narrative direction. I think there was a lot of potential in doing other things than the route that they go. I'm not going to get into spoilers just because I know the game is hitting PlayStation Plus Extra, and a lot of you guys probably are going to be checking it out for the first time, but I gotta give Sony credit. I feel like they do a really good job in like celebrating like milestones for their games, and just celebrating, you know, like the 1 year point whenever a game comes out, because they do this, they've done this in the past before, but they're doing a really good job with like keeping Horizon Forbidden West in the news cycle, especially ahead of Plus Extra. You're just, you know, making the profile of the game higher. You're creating a higher profile for the game, and you know, a lot of people are going to check it out for the first time with the Plus Extra update. And you know, I personally said that I enjoyed Horizon Forbidden West more than God of War, and like I created some sort of absolute train wreck in some of my comment section because I said that. I did not say I think Horizon Forbidden West is a better game than God of War Ragnarok. That is far from the truth. It's just the timing. I don't even know why that is, because objectively speaking, when I assess God of War Ragnarok, I'm like, yes, God of War Ragnarok, 100% stronger game. It's, you know, that 95 Metacritic title that Sony is kind of become known for. Forbidden West is like comfortably a tier below that. And again, I thought Ragnarok had a really compelling narrative, and Forbidden West, I didn't find the narrative as engaging. Might have just been timing reasons. I really don't know why, but Forbidden West is a game that I just really, really enjoyed, and I think the fact that it was a cross-gen game and it still looked as good as it did on the PlayStation 5, I found that remarkable as well, and it looked pretty good on the PS4 as well. They really did a good job getting everything they could get out of the PS4. Of course, if you are jumping into a Plus Extra subscription, for the love of God, please play Horizon Zero Dawn before you jump into Forbidden West. Forbidden West is a direct sequel. There are times where I'm like, yeah, you can jump into a direct sequel without knowing the contents of the previous game. Yo, Zero Dawn or Forbidden West ain't it. Like, you need to play Zero Dawn. Like, trust me on that. And Zero Dawn's a good game that has been upgraded on PS5 to run at 60 frames per second. So it plays great on there, and you know, it's available on Plus Extra as well, so you can just sign up and play both of them. I mean, that's going to be a massive undertaking as far as content to go through, but nevertheless, still wanted to note, free avatars available for everyone. Go jump on that. You can redeem them directly through the PlayStation Store. Go on the store, there's a redeem code listing, and you'll be able to do it pretty easily. You guys can figure it out. They've got instructions on the Twitter page as well via a link. Okay, moving on from that, Best Buy is running some deals on first-party PlayStation titles. A lot of the typical stuff that, truthfully, you see, you know, on sale during the PlayStation Store sales, but if you do want physical copies, you got stuff like Last of Us Part 2 for $9.99, which Last of Us is in the news cycle right now. Let's not mince words here. Last of Us is doing really, really well on HBO Max, and I am shocked with how many people are really talking about it, and the numbers it's pulling. Like, I saw some stat that it's doing just as good as House of Dragon, which is wild to me. Like, I'm not even a Game of Thrones guy, but all my boys were watching House of Dragons, and all my boys are, in fact, watching Last of Us as well, so I probably shouldn't be that surprised by it. But $9.99 for Last of Us Part 2. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, $30 on that. Saw a lot of people being like, yo, why is Forbidden West getting added to Plus Extra and Rift Apart isn't? I don't have a clear answer for you. I don't know why Rift Apart hasn't been added yet, just because this seems like the perfect game to add to the service. However, they haven't added Sackboy: A Big Adventure either yet, which is interesting because these two games, like Ratchet and Clank, like anybody can play, but those are two games that are very much accessible to a younger audience as well, with Ratchet and Sackboy: A Big Adventure, and neither of them are on Plus Extra. I don't know why that is, but Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is an awesome game. I can understand why people were like, bro, $70 for a game you can platinum in 14 hours. Could understand that being a pushback, but $30 I think is a great buy, and sometimes you want a shorter experience, a game that kind of gets to the point a little bit quicker, instead of, you know, some of these big open world games. Like Ratchet's a game you can jump in, probably complete it over a weekend if you really, you know, play a lot of it, and yeah, you'll have a good time with it. $30 I think is great. Gran Turismo 7, $40 on that, not a bad deal, but you know, if you're into racing sims, check it out. Uncharted Legacy of a Thieves Collection for $19.99, probably the price point, you know, you can make an argument it should have come out at, but Uncharted 4 is a fantastic game. I kind of forgot how good of a game Uncharted 4 was until recently. I replayed the game on PC, and I was like, man, Uncharted 4 is not heralded on the level of some of the other big PlayStation exclusives like God of War, Spider-Man even, I feel like gets more love than Uncharted 4, but man, Uncharted 4 is a really good game. I know some people had some reservations of some of the narrative aspects, the big twist in the game. I don't know, like, if that was something that people really enjoyed, but from a gameplay standpoint, I thought that game's pacing was great. Visually, it's a stunning game. Obviously, I would recommend you to play through the Nathan Drake collection before you play Uncharted 4, but, you know, your mileage may vary on that. Lost Legacy is available in this as well. Standalone expansion, smaller experience, but nonetheless, that is available. Death Stranding Director's Cut, $19.99 for this? That's a pretty spicy deal. Like, let's be real here. Death Stranding's a good game. Director's Cut extends it quite a bit, and, you know, Death Stranding 2 is in development right now. The PS5 version looks great of Death Stranding, so, you know, $20, not bad. Last of Us Part 1, $49.99. Obviously, Last of Us 1 is one of my favorite games of all time. I loved Last of Us 1, didn't like Last of Us 2 as much. I think a lot of people were in that camp, but a lot of people are in the camp if they like Last of Us 2 as well. So don't always take my opinion on Last of Us 2. You know, general consensus I feel like is people really enjoyed the game. But Part 1, loved it, loved everything about this game. I thought the narrative was just so compelling start to finish. I thought the ending was just beautifully done, and if they just concluded Last of Us with Part 1, I really wouldn't have had an issue with it, just because I thought the ending just... Obviously, it didn't conclude the story, but it was just such a well-done ending that I was like, man, I'd be okay. I would have been okay if Last of Us 2 never came to fruition, but, you know, nevertheless. Great pickup here. $50 obviously is a bit pricey, but, you know, what can you do? Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, $30 obviously on Plus Extra. Demon Soul Standard Edition, $30. Sackboy is $19.99. That's a pretty good deal. Sackboy's low-key underrated. They drop a lot of free DLC for that game, so credit to them on that. Last of Us Remastered, the PS4 version, $9.99. Ratchet 2016, $9.99 for that is quite good. Runs great on PS5. Returnal, $29.99, available on Plus Extra. Miles Morales Ultimate Edition, $39.99. Now, this gets you Spider-Man Remastered, which is not available through Plus Extra. I believe just Spider-Man, the regular game, is available through Plus Extra, but if you want to play Spider-Man Remastered, which is the enhanced PS5 version, you do have to buy this version, so bear that in mind. Obviously, great game. I've beaten Spider-Man like just an absurd amount of times at this point, because I recently just completed the game on PC as well, and it was great. It's just a fantastic game. Can't wait for Spider-Man 2. God of War 3 Remastered, $9.99. Neo Collection, $29.99. You know, some standard stuff. Check it out for yourself. MLB The Show 22, if you want to check that out. Not a bad buy there. Lastly, I do also want to note Tactics Ogre Reborn is down to $35 over at Amazon. You know, this is a JRPG that's not going to be for everyone. It is a very, very challenging game. I know a lot of people that just, like, rage quitted this game, and, you know, definitely for me, like, I didn't remember Tactics Ogre being this difficult, but Reborn absolutely whooped me. It's still a very engaging game. Story-wise, it's a little bit on the darker tone side, but, you know, good game. $50, a little bit pricey for an enhanced PSP game, but what can you do? Price score was the same thing. $35, a little bit more palatable, so I'd give that a shot as well. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Guerrilla giving away some free avatars for Horizon the Forbidden West. Go check that out. Again, the codes are different region to region, so use the one applicable to you. And a lot of great deals available right now. First-party PlayStation titles and Tactics Ogre Reborn, not a bad deal on that either. That'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.